Don't do this at home.
The Norteno by Drew Estate. This one comes to us courtesy of a buddy of mine. I guess it's one of his favorite smokes, so we wanted to get my thoughts on it. So he passed me one not too long ago. Apparently, Norteno means northerner, a tip of the cap to the people of Esteli, Nicaragua, where I'm sure you know many and many cigars are made, and many of my favorites. This one is the product of the master blender from Drew Estate, Herrera Esteli. And yeah, high hopes out of this thing. Let's check it out. If you knew my buddy, you wouldn't be surprised to know that one of his favorite cigars is draped in a Mexican San Andreas wrapper. It also includes a Honduran binder, but fillers from Nicaragua. This particular stick, a 5x50 Bellicoso Fino. Appearance-wise, it is a fairly toothy wrapper draped on this thing. It is box pressed and fairly flat in appearance. Everything nice and tight, and a bit of an oily sheen on that wrapper. A sweet but rich aroma off of the wrapper. Gonna go ahead and get this thing cut. Picked up a new cutter the other day from Cigar page. Very Murica. Obviously it's a Cigar, and if you guys are in the market for a new cutter, go ahead and click the link in the description below and check out the cutters that Cigar page has on there, because I really love this thing so far. Highly recommend this one. Alright, let's get a cut. Excellent clear. Excellent pre-light draw. Flavor wise, kind of a bit of a floral note. Wasn't expecting that. Maybe floral and fruit, not sure. Let's get lit. Well guys, pretty decent start to this thing. It's definitely a Drew Estate, because it is just smoky as you can believe. Like I say, that draw is just excellent. Couldn't be happier with that. Flavor wise, it's actually sticking with the kind of floral. I gotta say, I'm a little bit surprised. I don't know what I was expecting, but floral wasn't it. We'll see how long that holds on for. Other than that, I know it's just a little bit of chocolate in the flavor as well, along with a decent amount of spice, but that could just be because of the light with the butane. So we'll see how long that holds on for, and check in just a few minutes. Oh guys, I think I've actually been at it for a little more than 20 minutes or so. Long enough for me to mess up the ash at least. Reason being, I'm just trying to figure out the flavors in this cigar. Having a tough time. It's good. Body wise, seems to be somewhere in the medium to full range. The ash is nice and white, or light gray, I guess. So back to the flavor. It's a little the complex side, on the complex side, and it seems to be kind of changing a lot, at least here in the first third. Initially, I got some floral flavor out of it. Big mouthful of spice right after the light. That went away. And right now, there's earth. There's a heavy, like a pretty heavy nut flavor. Not sure exactly what, maybe something in the pecan range, maybe cashew, not sure. And it's kind of sweet, not overwhelmingly so, but definitely sweet. And every so often there's just kind of a dash of chocolate flavor. Burns okay. Like I said, the ash looks really nice. What's left of it after I messed it up. And that's about all I got for you. Draw is still fantastic. Talk to you again soon. We got right around the halfway point here. Not a lot of change from the last time I checked in. Lots of this real light colored kind of paper-like ash. Not a particularly even burning cigar. Flavor-wise, just maybe a little bit of a ramping up of earth. It's a little good draw. Construction-wise, like I say, just not particularly even burning. This ash just kind of taps off every so often. That's about all I've got to tell. I'm gonna check in one more time before I put it down. Alright guys, I'm cutting out a little bit early on this one. I know it looks terrible, but I just cannot keep this thing lit. Honestly, in the last few minutes here, I've had to relight it several times. I don't know if it's an issue with the humidity or maybe the cigar is just as cold as I am. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a good cigar. So, going over that again, right off the bat, a little bit of a floral flavor from that cigar. Beautiful draw all the way down. Right after the light, big mouthful of pepper. That faded quickly, probably just due to the light. Aside from that, there was some chocolate and really a heavy nut flavor in that first third. Not really sure what to call the nut flavor. It was somewhere in the pecan or cashew flavor, somewhere in there. Aside from that, there was really a large amount of earth in that cigar, all the way from the first third down to the final third. Second third, there was actually a little bit more earth than in the first. The final third saw a little bit of actually some return of like a black pepper spice, along with the other thing was it was a lot of sweetness there in that first, kind of into that second third. Really not so much in the final third, not very sweet at all. And then yeah, just those issues I had towards the end there. Probably not the cigar's fault, maybe just humidity or temperature keeping that thing from staying lit, unfortunately. Burn wise, not a particularly even burning cigar. And yeah, I think that's all I really had to say about it. Big thanks to my buddy for giving me that cigar to go ahead and review. And again, guys, I just want to say, anytime you guys want me to review a cigar, drop me a comment. I always appreciate that. If you really want, you can send me one. Anytime you guys say that, I feel honored. You really like a cigar enough to where you want to get my opinion on it. So always appreciate that. And I think that's all I'm gonna leave you with. I'm cold. I'm headed inside. As always, I gotta say, if you're looking for cigars, there's a link in the description below that'll take you to the cigar page, the best place to buy cigars on the internet. Everything from them ships free. And that's everything for today. I'm sorry I haven't been rolling out the reviews or any other videos lately. It's just been too darn cold for me to want to be sitting out here. It's really difficult to enjoy a cigar when you're freezing your butt off. So that is what it is. But I got some great cigars up for review soon, as soon as I can actually sit out and enjoy smoking again. We got a late winter here. There's just a ton of snow on the ground, and it's snowing all day today too. So, all right, guys, I'll leave you with that. Until next time, happy smoking.